Okay. Hello. How's it going? Let me turn this down just a bit. Oh, there we go. Okay. Uh, Today, welcome back, if you have watched before. Today I'm gonna be playing an all-time fave. We did Luigi's Mansion last time, and now we're doing Pikmin, because I feel like you kind of have to play these games back to back. But yeah, it's another game that I've played a million times. I'm still getting it set up here, but okay. Get out of here. Artwork and music. Music needs to stop. Perfect. Just gotta unpause the damn game. Perfect. We are ready. This game I've played just as many times. Probably a little less than Luigi's Mansion, but it's still very, very close. Very up there as one of my most replayed games. So, oh, what's up, Artie? I'm so glad that there's another Pikmin fan in the chat, you know? I mean, it's not hard to find them these days. Feels like everybody likes Pikmin, which makes me happy. This game is, like, so cosmically important to me, and just, like, my taste. I feel like it very... It's kind of what made me a weirdo, you know? How playing this from a very young age kind of just, like, warps your brain chemistry irreversibly. But in, like, a good way. In a way that's, like, appealing and fun. 2 is my comfort game. Yeah, 2 is great. I can never really pick a favorite Pikmin. I like all 3 of them quite a bit, but I think that probably 1 overall is my favorite. It's just so concise and self-contained that makes me very happy. WarioWare made me a weirdo. Yeah, I mean, this whole era of Nintendo games is kind of like that a little bit. Just very strange. Welcome, by the way, Pasta Thief. Beyond like Pac-Man when I was a toddler. Yeah, I also had a Pac-Man fixation as a kid. I used to make a bunch of Pac-Man flip notes and stuff. Like, I made like full-fledged music videos with Pac-Man. I'm not gonna be reading everything. The text in this game is incredible, but I'm here just to throw around some little guys. I've seen all this before. Olimar is gonna die. He can't breathe oxygen. So we gotta do something about it. Pretty easy. I'm somebody who also struggles to breathe oxygen, so Olimar and I got a lot in common. I had a Shadow and Pac-Man fixation. Those are 2 very, like, opposite characters, I feel. Like, on the just complete ends of the opposite ends of the spectrum. Olimar asthma rep. A strange thing has appeared before me. Yeah, I'd certainly call it strange. What would you do if you saw an onion in real life? I think I would probably be the happiest person alive if I saw one of these things in, like, my backyard. I used to, like, daydream about having my own Pikmin as a kid. Like, that's what I wanted more than anything. Like, all my friends wanted Pokemon or whatever, but I wanted Pikmin. I wanted little guys that followed me around and go, you know? But yeah. I've seen this song and dance so many times. I'm ready to toss these boys around. Let me know how everything sounds, by the way, and if we have internet problems. Because that's always something that I'm, you know, that's on my radar. Because my internet is not amazing. But okay, cool. You know, it actually seems like things are great, because the delay is not long at all. Like you said, as far as I know, things are fine, like, only a few seconds after I spoke. So is a good sign. I want to play the game. Oh, I already... Go. This is first day is pretty chill. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? There's a lot of stuff about Pikmin 1 that is very, primitive compared to the later games that I'm probably gonna have to relearn, but I kind of like how, unruly the AI in this game is, in particular. It feels like you're actually, like, controlling another living thing, kinda. God, just look at the way that the models are rendered in this game. I don't know how to explain it. There's like this sort of glossy, like almost unfinished quality. I don't know if that's mean, but it just kind of does look that way. I guess because it's just early GameCube, but it's food for the soul. I want them to make Pikmin stupid again in 4. It'd be funny. Absolutely. I'm really interested to see how 4 turns out. I don't think it's going to be bad by any means, but I just hope it's as good as the other 3. I was hesitating there because I know some people don't like 3 as much, but I like all 3 of them. Edramail, welcome. I love Pikmin. Well, then you're in good company here. We're the Pikmin fan club. Alright. Where is the other shit? Is it over here? To the right? There's one there. There's like a 5 around here. Yeah, there it is. I don't really got any boys for it. I hope that dog, I hope that dog in Pikmin 4 plays, like, not too huge of a role. I like him, but I also hope that he doesn't, like, completely change the way that Pikmin is played. Seems like a lot of his stuff trivializes aspects of other, stuff in the game, so, you know. I just hope it's not, they don't go too overboard with it, is all. Like, he's a funny dog, he is a silly dog, we like the dog, but... What's his name? Like, Gopi? I don't know what his name is. Gopi is definitely not what it is, though. That's spelled G-O-P-I-E. Gopi. Hello, Six the Dollar. Welcome. Oachi. I like Gopi more, honestly. Ochi, maybe. Hey, he's funny. Do we know if, the characters in Pikmin 4 are Copiate or Hakutation? Because I was having a pretty heated discussion about that with my friend Nick. He seemed pretty convinced that they were, Copiates. But I think they might be Hakutation. I don't know. The red is what makes me think that, but I could be wrong. The big thing to 4 for me is that there are so many ways to navigate areas. But now you have, like, so many methods. That's actually true, yeah. It could elevate it, you know? It could really, like, open up the gameplay possibilities, and that's what I hope, you know? I really need to play Pikmin. I've been sleeping on those games, and I've thought this... And even though they have silly creatures, and I like the silly creatures, that's how everybody feels, and I get it. It's a game that goes down very easy, I think. This and, like, Luigi's Mansion are extremely approachable games to me because of how short they are, and just how, like, self-contained they are. They feel like... They give you everything that you could possibly want from them, you know? But... They might be Hakutation because of the ears. I also said this, but I don't know. I said this to my friend, rather. But, yeah. I think they're Hakutation. I bet you we will see the Copiates show up, again. Maybe make a cameo. Do you think we'll see Olimar? Probably. Most definitely we'll see Olimar. There's no way, but... Olimar, Louie, and a Honcho, or whatever his name is, will have circular ears, while Three's captains have more elongated. I think it's the opposite. Three's captains have the rounded ears, and Olimar have the pointed. So... But yeah, I like that you called him Honcho. It's funny how people have just called him like Sacho or Sancho or something like that because just because that's what he says when you switch to him. He goes Sancho, and that's just his name now, I guess. Each has a different weakness for the... Yeah, Ice Pikmin look great. I mean... I feel like... I'm just kind of curious to know how many more types of Pikmin we're gonna get, if even. Because it seems like Purple and White are gonna be playing a pretty big role again. I don't know if Rock and Winged are gonna come back. I think they are. I think that there's already been evidence of that, at least. So it'll just be interesting to see how many they end up capping it out at. Okay, but here's the ultimate question. Can the Pikmin beat Goku? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I think Goku's a fucking bitch, okay? I think Pikmin could beat Goku's ass. With enough of them. Obviously, like, strength in numbers, right? I think that 250 Pikmin could beat Goku. That's my take. Give Pikmin some spicy spray and Goku's done for. You get it. You understand. The president is too long. Yeah. I like when characters just get names like that just by nature of like what's convenient. Like, I like how people have started calling the little toad in little Toad in Mario 64 Buck. Even though, like, he's Toad, but that's just, like, a different entity, so you gotta call him something. But yeah. Okay. This day is boring. Now we can finally play the game. Pikmin eating Goku like angry termite. Have you... Okay, there is, like, a Pikmin, short that they did. It was one of, like, the ones they did on the 3DS and Wii U or whatever. But there's, like, a part in one of them where the Pikmin just, like... They swarm the carcass of a Bulborb, and then when they come back, it's censored. It's, like, a bloody mass. It's really... It's upsetting just how violent they can be. Who taught them that? We have to determine what element Goku's key energy is so we can find a Pikmin that's immune to his con. I mean, there's like 1 million Pikmin, according to the ending of this game, so... I bet you, I bet you there's one out there that is immune to Goku's bullshit. Okay. But I'm actually gonna be timed, and I feel like I'm just, like, running in slow motion when I play this, so... Here's hoping I do well. I'm usually pretty decent at this game, so... Man, it's so weird seeing people grow up with Nintendo stuff when I've grown up with literally no consoles and only played games on PC. That is interesting. Did you ever, like, emulate stuff? Because, like, that's a big part of my PC games experiences. I didn't necessarily have a bunch of, like, older consoles. We used to have, like, an N64 and a GameCube, obviously, but most of my, like, retro stuff has been entirely through emulating. I did have this game, well, I had multiple copies of this game over the years. I'm currently looking for a new copy because my brother ended up taking all of my GameCube games without telling me, so that's cool. But luckily we have permanently digitally infused into our skulls anytime we want it in this modern age. It's quite beautiful. My brother had SNES ROMs. Yeah. Oh yeah, Z-SNES? That was the shit back in the day. I fucking love the like purple snow sort of UI that it's got. I don't know if anybody knows, like it's like an older SNES emulator. It's got like a kind of gray and like light blue and purple sort of color scheme, and it's got this like snowy screensaver. It's perfect. I wish that all emulators looked like that. I'm glad people know what I mean. Hey bitch. Hey bitch, come on. Hey, come on. There we go. It's not as tight. You can't be the one. Can you? No, you can. It's just very particular about where you land it. As far as like an emulator goes, I'm pretty sure there are like better options for SNES now, but it is definitely iconic. You know, no disputing that. How many do I need for this? The internal fuel dynamo. Oh, I need 40? Okay. Alrighty then. That's a little, movie reference for you. Every time I try to full screen Z-SNES, my computer freezes. That sounds about right. Yeah, no, I mean, it's got, like, nostalgic qualities, but it's not a very good emulator. It's, like... It's a little bit... I mean... SNES simulation has been okay for a while, like it's been serviceable since like the 90s, but you know, there's always just like small quirks with it. I remember like Super FX chip games just could not run for a while there. So come on, boys. I am really not playing like a speedrunner right now. I'm going baby mode at the moment, but... When I was playing through PIKMIN, I simply threw hands with that mushroom guy, so none of my PIKMIN... Oh, you went in without a squad and you just, like, punched him? That's badass. How did you not die from that? Like... Literally my favorite game in the world. I'm so glad that I feel so seen right now, just with all the Pikmin fans here, you know, because this game is literally like a work of art. It is one of the most like perfect encapsulations of like both nature and just a fun video game that I've ever seen. I go back and forth between this and Luigi's Mansion being my favorite games often. I can never decide. I think right now, because I'm playing Pikmin, it has to be my favorite at the moment, so that's just how it works. Me and my brothers would call the Bulborbs Big Daddies. I respect that. Yeah, no, that's cool. Look at this guy. Look at this Big Daddy over here. I mean, he is kind of a daddy. Okay, not in that way. Right? I didn't mean it like that, but like in the sense that, you know, he has children. Little babies. The hitboxes on that mushroom guy is always on the front. So I'd circle that motherfucker and take him down. So none of my so like you were basically dodge rolling out of the way. I'm quite impressed by that feat. If I had the balls, I would do the same, but no balls for me. I love that the dwarf Bulbarbs aren't actually related to the big ones. Oh yeah, that's the thing that they is that like information given in Pikmin 2, or is that also in this game? Because yeah, I do know that little tidbit, I just kind of forgot about it. Okay, buddies. I should have bum rushed you. I'm so out of practice. I'm saving you for the yellows. Wait, it might be in this game. Okay. There's a lot of stuff Like, the notes in Olimar's log are so detailed in this game. There's stuff that I read sometimes that I just like forget was here at all. So, and again, that's why I love this game and Luigi's Mansion so much, is that they're short and concise, but they're so packed with detail that it makes replaying them just like genuinely infinite. I don't know how they managed to make an infinite game this early. Minecraft don't got nothing on this shit. I had a dream I was playing Pikmin, and it was scary. Actually, I should have told you. Hi, Donovan. Welcome. I'm so sorry you got scared during playing Pikmin. That's... I mean, it can be a scary game. It's about life and death and love and loss and so many things. I remember, you know the song I No Uta, which is like the lyrical one in Japanese about how the Pikmin loved you? I remember going to my parents in absolute tears, right? Just like bawling my eyes out after listening to that. And I showed it to them. I was like, in Pikmin, if they die, but they still love you, and they sacrifice, and I was inconsolable. It was really funny. And I remember my dad was just kind of like, he was like, I thought that the Pikmin souls go back into the damn onion to revive. He was trying to like comfort me from from the reality of death. He just pulled that one out of his ass. Woman moment. Very rude. Wild that the song outsold the game itself, right? Is that true? I actually, I mean, I know it was a big hit in Japan, so that doesn't surprise me that much. It's a great song. It's by, like a more notable, musician. I forget their name. But they had a full album for it. Or it might have just been the single, but even still. There's not really much I can do with these boys, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually give this one to them. You can have this spoil. We need lots of reds anyways. LMAO base dad. He's okay. Anyways. Strawberry Jam or something. Yeah, no, it's a very cute song. It, like, I think that's part of, like, one of the reasons why I have such a connection to this game was, like, that experience, like, just the idea of, I don't know, I think thematically this game is about quite a lot. It clearly has, like, a love and a respect for, like, nature and the ways that ecosystems function. The cyclical aspect of it, I think, is really cool. It really feels like it's trying to evoke, such, like, you know, multifaceted real-world concepts within the confines of a relatively simple video game. And obviously, like, Miyamoto's, like, game design philosophy is genius and, like, goes perfectly hand in hand with everything that this game has to offer. Just the ways in which it's visually designed, and they interact with, like, the actual gameplay. Like, just the iconography of it is the best way I can describe it, but I'm gonna gush about this game a lot. I love Pikmin, so... Pikmin are kind of like bugs when you think about it, methinks. That's interesting, you know? That's true. They are like little bugs. Fascinating. Who would have guessed? Also love how Pikmin and Pikmin 2 sing I No Uta. Yeah, no, that's so wonderful. When you have all 20 of each. That's why it's like... I'm a little bit interested to see how they're gonna tackle more than 5 types in Pikmin 3 or 4. God, there's a 4th one coming out. That's so weird. It's just like, I feel like having 20 of each is such the perfect number for like a squad total. So I feel like if you have more, it's going to like cut into that greatly. And it still has to be divisible of 100 ideally, but does it? You know, I don't know. It's just hard to say. Oh man, I love nature in general. I'm really interested by documentaries, especially insect-related ones. I think that's fantastic. I think you should nourish that passion and you know, because like having an interest in that kind of shit right now, I feel like is so like good, just for mental health. I do the same. I've been watching a lot of documentaries, and nature is just fucking cool. There's just so much about it that like never ceases like to surprise me. I like this past like winter, like the last month, I was out just like in my like neighborhood garden basically, and I was like pulling thorns and cutting brambles and shit just because it was winter and there's a lot of like dead plant matter and shit built up. And like just by doing that, just by taking out a few thorns and shit, like this spring there's been like grass and stuff and flowers, like wildflowers coming up in like places I would have never expected them to exist, you know? So it's just like amazing how resilient it can be. Kind of cool and reassuring in that way. Did you hear that guy? It was funny. He went like, no! Couldn't do it. As someone who's literally learning about computing right now, it's more interesting learning about what little beetles do on winter instead of learning binary code shit. So true, though. Like, okay, I'm very grateful for computers, obviously. We are speaking in computer world right now, you know? But there's just, like, when it becomes your entire life, there is just something that I feel like is lost on you. So I've really been trying to reduce that aspect where I can. I hope I don't sound like the biggest fucking tool on the planet where it's like, oh yeah, I'm interested in nature and natural issues, okay? I don't know. Nature's just cool. Did that waste the bomb rocks? I actually hope it didn't. Oh no, it seems fine. Cool. I do enjoy computing. Yeah, no, I think that it's a balance you have to strike, right? Computers are very cool and very necessary. It's just all computer, no tree, no plant, no bird is not very good. Doesn't feel very good. Especially when like you let it like deteriorate your health and your diet and shit, you know? Which is very easy to do. Hey buddy. Hey, buddies. I'm gonna give these to the yellows. One thing that's going to... Oh, yeah, I know. Omar. One thing that's going to be a huge pain in the ass is, generally having to disband to switch Pikmin. In this game, unfortunately, there's no easier option. Kinda sucks. I should probably wrangle up my boys. I don't know which ones are gonna be okay. Hey guys, come on. Uh-oh, wait. Are they gonna be fine by the onion? I'm actually not sure in Pikmin 1. I think they should be, but we'll see. They'll probably be fine. Yeah, no, I manage eating and my mental health pretty well. That's good. That is good. I still have time off one. I mean, it really doesn't take much, right? You know, as long as you just have a little bit of that in there, it can make a huge difference, you know? I'm also pretty, online pilled. I wish I wasn't. I wish I could be the type of person who's like, yeah, I know, fuck social media and just, like, leave and then never come back, but I like the serotonin that it gives me way too much. In Pikmin 1, the onion color shouldn't matter. Is there a Discord server for streams and stuff? Not at the moment. I'm still, like, this is, like, my 3rd stream I've done since, like, in a while. So I'm still kind of getting my bearings. Like, if I do this more regularly and, like, people seem to take an interest, then I would consider doing, like, a Discord. But at the moment, I'm just chilling. Yeah, the one Pikmin, that got me. It's a little sad, but whatever. Life goes on. That's nature, bitch. I really did not play optimally, probably because I was speaking and trying to interact with chat. That's okay, because as long as we get one part, we're going to be fine. You know what I want to do? Fuck this stuff over by the gate. I'll do that later in the day. I want to sequence break and get this part over on the ledge. I barely use Discord. I enjoy it for smaller streams more. Streamers more. Yeah, that's fair. I think, like, I've always fancied a little Discord community. I think that could be very cute. It's just a matter if people are interested in that sort of thing, you know? I'm not the most, fascinating person or anything. Watch this incredible strat, by the way. You're gonna be so impressed. I wouldn't even have to tear down this wall, I'm pretty sure. Alright, boys, you fine, take it. I don't care, take it. It's fine. There's 2. No, I do have to tear down the wall. Okay. Good to know. Don't touch him. You stay away from him. Favorite Pikmin type? Probably winged. That's an easy answer because it's pink, but I do like pink things. I just also think they're very cute. They like expand on the motifs of the white Pikmin very nicely. So yeah, winged. Pretty. Rock are also very good. 3 has some great fucking types. Those 2 are my favorites. I also... Oh man, it's hard to choose. I just like them all. I think it goes rock and winged at the top, and then the other 5 are like in B tier equally. Do I have enough? Tell me I have enough. Okay, thank God. Submit that to speedrun.com now. This is another game. I talked a bit about Luigi's Mansion speedrunning, because I used to do that when I was like 16. This is another game I briefly dabbled with speedrunning in, but I never really got super far with it. I still think it would be a great time to speedrun it. I love Pikmin, and this game is super replayable, so... Okay. Alrighty, boys. I'll just take you all with me. I personally think the winged Pikmin are my least favorite, for personal reasons. They are consistently That's fair, yeah, they are pretty weak. Functionally, they're maybe not that interesting. But aesthetically, they're my favorite. I love those boys. I also think that, like, they're just really fun. I like all their, like, little sprouts that you pull up with them. I like the gates that are just like the tubes of bamboo or whatever that they lift up. Very inventive. Why does the 6th generation look so nice? You know, I've thought about that as well, and I really do think it just has to do with like being the perfect fidelity of, like, it's detailed enough to where you can do kind of stylistically whatever you want with it, but at the same time it's still has these limitations that give it the charm of like a video game, like a more retro leaning video game. Let's see here. The way that the bombs split up, they should split like a lot more deliberately from these guys. It's kind of annoying that they don't, but... Okay. Yeah, there's more of you. We gotta clear the spoils. You know. Easy. Fucking easy. I'm so good at this game. And now, while I do the bombs, you can take this. We're schmoving. We got it going. All Pikmin are adorable babies, yes. And that's what makes it so fucked up. Is that they're gonna die. There's no stopping it. I might get 4 pieces today. That's how good I'm playing right now. Hell yeah. How many does this need? Extraordinary Bolt. Okay. I hope influencing Pikmin movement with the R-stick returns in Pikmin 4. I do too! I've always really liked the C-stick movement in the first 2 games. I feel like with Pikmin 3 Deluxe, they streamlined the controls well enough to where it finally kind of felt... You felt it a little less, but even still, it wasn't perfect. I understand why they did it, so you can have more seamless camera control, but... They won't die if they're with you. Oh yeah? Those big words coming from your mouth. But I believe, you know, I feel, Edgermail? I feel trust in you. I don't know why. You just seem like I can put my faith in you. Kinda sad that Pikmin is like the only Nintendo fandom I'm seeing is the most chill one. Yeah. No, Pikmin community is fantastic. Like the ROM hacking community and stuff, like everything about it is just like a all-out positive experience. I still think that there are good Nintendo communities. Can't think of any off the top of my head. I don't know. I've met a lot of people who like Mario who are really chill. But I've also met people who like Mario who are really weird, so... Mario's the great divider, I guess. You can decide which end of that spectrum I fall on by yourself. I'm not gonna let you jump to any conclusions. Alright. Alright, boys. Maybe it isn't, it seems like it is. I got the receipts to prove I completed a 0 Pikmin death run on 3 Deluxe, but I personally don't recommend it because it can get frustrating and may dilute the fun of the game. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done a no death run for a Pikmin game. That just seems like it would really, really suck, because like you get super far in, right? And then you just have to start the whole game over. Alright, boys. We got it. I'm gonna throw these rocks at the remaining walls so I don't have to worry about them, and then we'll get to collecting our spoils. That's actually kind of frustrating. I just need one more to clear this wall, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Man, I really wish that Pikmin 1 on GameCube was reasonable, like had switching Pikmin as an option. It seems like such an obvious thing in retrospect of every single game, including the port to the Wii version, having that feature, but yeah, they just didn't include it, you know? Kind of strange. There are Mario fans, and then there are the Mario Impreg fans. Now that's very interesting what you said. I don't think I've ever met a Mario Impreg fan before. I'm sure they exist. I'm not denying that. I'm positive they exist in fact, but just interesting. This dude's like vibrating. Do you see him? He's just like shaking. Cool. Look at this shit. Oh, that's satisfying right there. The way I did it was easier, since with Deluxe you can just restart the day. Oh, I guess so. So yeah, you would just have to go a full day without, I mean, you could like feasibly do that here too. It just, yeah, it would be kind of a pain in the ass. What is, what's going on here? Can you guys take one? Just any of them, maybe? They got clogged up. I don't know what happened. This game has such a vibe. I'm so playing this game. Please do. The world needs more people to have played Pikmin. I think that the United Nations should release a statement tomorrow requesting that all citizens of all countries play Pikmin on GameCube. It is not the sole piece, but it is one of the contributing pieces to world peace, I think. I'm already at 5 parts. That went by super fast. Please play the game, emulate it, or maybe even play it on the Wii. I would have, but poor. Yeah, that's fair. Luckily, we live in an age where being poor no longer matters to get to play cool video games. Some of them. But I mean, really, like, is there anything worth spending your money on right now? That's, like, snarky. I'm kidding. Actually, all video games are stupid, okay? I'm gonna wake this guy up. I just realized. No, I didn't. Wow. That's, like, impressive. Come on. No, 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 don't eat my boys. Oh, he ate a few. Olimar would end wars, I agree. Heavy sleeper. Nova Blaster. Seems pretty necessary. What fucks me up about this game is that there are like 5 ship parts that are just entirely optional. And it's really not like... You can't really tell which ones are optional or not. With any other indicator than based on like what Olimar says about them. And I think that's really cool. It's just like, yeah, I mean, I could probably go without my savings, but... I want those damn savings, you know? It's a USB controller. Yeah. No, it's... Dolphin, like, can run on anything now. You can fucking play Dolphin on, like, a potato. It's... great. I'm so glad that Dolphin exists. And I'm so glad that Nintendo chose to make such a, like, a long stretch of their hardware just the exact same specifications, more or less. Like, the Wii and the GameCube are identical. So that makes it so there's just, like, 2 whole libraries of games that you can feasibly play if you can run Dolphin. Got the Nova Blaster. I don't even know if there's anything else I can get here right now. There, I could maybe do this? No, I need blues for that. Then there's the Snagret over there, which you need blues for. Yeah, no, I think we've gotten everything we possibly can in this area. So, It's only day 3. That's pretty cool. The remake costs $80. Oh, Canadian. Yeah, I don't know. That, like, I'm kind of a Nintendo bitch, so there's a lot of games that I probably will and have dropped 60 on at launch, but I'm very much the type of person that doesn't usually buy stuff at full price when I can help it. I'm very cheap. Where's my map? There it is. Yeah, there's the armored cannon beetle and the snagret and the water puzzle. So we got everything. Guess we're going to what's it called? How do I not know this? I'm such a fake fan. What is the name? It is not the Distant Spring, that's after this. It's underground. It goes wheew, wheew. That's how the music sounds. I'm stupid. How do I not... are we gonna miss another? Did I leave another behind? Oh, God. No. Yeah, I don't think... we don't have everyone. The OG RE4 is really fun. Oh yeah, no, I've played RE4 before. I've not beat it, admittedly, but I do really like that game. I like how much of a weirdo Leon Kennedy is. Forest Naval. Thank you. God, how did I forget the Forest Naval? That seems like such a trivial thing to forget, but it means so much to me that I don't remember the name of the Forest Naval off the top of my head. I played a lot of it before beating it, and I did just recently. It's a long game, isn't it? It's like 20 hours or something. Kinda wild. The one Pikmin again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm a bad parent. This is why I should never have an infant child in my care, because I will leave it behind overnight when I blast off into space. I'm just going straight for the blues. What do you think the Pikmin feel when they are abandoned? Probably very, very bad. They probably feel terrible. Because, you know, all creatures on life are capable of feeling intense and complex emotion. Just because we have the benefit of language does not mean that we are superior to them in that way. This is one of the most empathetic and caring creatures. Look at him. This little guy loves living, and he loves his family that he was about to meet. He was just born, so it's a kind of a new concept at the moment, but come on. Oh fuck, it's a bread bug. I hate you, dude. I fucking hate this guy. Admittedly, they're most annoying in Pikmin 2, but in my initial playthrough, everything was going smoothly until the very last level, Emperor Bullblack. Yeah, no, Emperor Bullblacks, I still have trouble fighting Emperor Bullblacks, honestly. Genuinely, it's such a hard fight. And getting there is such a pain in the ass. I kind of always dread doing the very last day of this game for that very reason. Oh, come on now. You guys know better than that. If you don't hurry, the bread bug will eat you. Starshade Gaming, welcome. Getting the timing right with yellows is hard with the Emperor. Yeah, with the bomb rock. What are you doing, dude? What are you... Yeah, serves you fucking right. Get out of here. Get out of here! Look at that. My space float. Great. I didn't even mean to kill the bread bug. We just got lucky. You know, I learned something about that fight recently. Is that, like, if you actually pre-lay the yellows, like the bomb rocks with the yellows down before you fight the Emperor, it's actually a lot easier. And that might be what you're intended to do, like leave them like little landmines. But I never once considered to do that. So... Today is probably just gonna be building up my blues, because I'm gonna need a lot of them. But... partially the problem is that they're not up with the rest of them, but that's also kind of in our benefit. Oh fuck, these guys. I don't know where else to go right now to get more. But I do have to clear a path, so... I've got no choice. What they intend for is for the yellows to throw the rocks while it's eating, and the bombs to stun it longer that way. Oh, right. Yeah, because you can throw them down, and they will do that. I always thought you were supposed to sacrifice yellows holding bomb rocks. But I never... I hate both options. Like, no matter what, you're going to lose some yellows, you know? And that's always a bad feeling. I'm gonna kill you guys. I hate you. Oh, there's so many. There's so many of them. No, no, no. No, no, no. You're being very rude right now. Okay, cool. Is there any way I can clear... I guess getting bomb rocks would be ideal. But I kind of never do that here, even though it's, like, probably a good idea. Plus the spacing for yellows to throw the rocks is always... Yeah, no, it's just... It's a pain in the ass. I'm pretty sure that almost always I do, the final trial or whatever in 2 days. I usually spend the first day just, like, doing the puzzle and getting my bearings, and then the entire second day fighting, Emperor Roblox. Okay. So I'm gonna go up and see what the best course of action would be. There's a lot of shit over here. Oh, there's a wall right here. That could be handy. Tell you what, while I do this, or while you boys do this, I'm going to see if there is any bomb rocks around. I don't know where the nearest ones are. And then we can also get some ramps down. There's a lot to consider strategically for this part, this level. Pikmin speedruns are awful to watch if you love Pikmin creatures more than the game. I remember in Pikmin 3, some guy saved up bomb rocks in the last maze area and had every one of his Pikmin... What? Oh, that's awful. No Pikmin deserves that. But, like, you know, exploitation is the most effective means of productivity. So it makes sense. Why am I fighting the... Yeah, this is a bad idea. But I do think that the only bomb rocks are, like, over here, which is annoying. No, no, no. Oh, God. Dude. Okay, we're leaving. That was so many that died. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Stop, stop. You're a bitch. You're a bitch and I hate you. And those guys do not fuck around in this game. It's like a lot more unforgiving. Kind of cool in that regard. But... So maybe this was just an enormous waste of time. Yeah, fire is very lethal. Everything is kind of more lethal in this game. And I like, genuinely love that. It feels... It just, like, the brutal aspect of it really kind of ties into its themes a bit better. This game is supposed to make you feel like shit, kinda. It's supposed to give you, like, anxiety and, like... You know, there's something about this era of Nintendo that really, like, love to give you anxiety. It's like, oh yeah, go explore a mansion full of ghosts. Or, I don't know, fucking, you're gonna die if you don't keep up the pace. That sort of shit. What should I do, right? I guess I can get the ship parts. And then once I have all of them up on the top of the hill, we can focus on other stuff. I do want some of you guys to stay behind. Okay. Because I want you guys to get this gear over here, but... I'll go finish school stuff now. It was fun hanging out here, and once I'm done, you're still streaming, I'll be back. Oh, well, thank you for dropping by. Yeah, let's see, how long? I've been going for about an hour. I'll probably be going for another hour more, maybe even a little longer. I don't got anything going on today. Isn't there a way to, like, skip through? Right here. Yeah, I'm smart. We'll get the reds out. Okay. I personally find Olimar's log after a Pikmin dies from a bomb rock mortifying. It's so sad. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, I feel like this game very much has that, like, reputation of every Nintendo game where, like, people, like, inherently are looking for, like, the darker, like, aspects. It's like, Olimar is, like, he's a slave, this is slavery to the Pikmin, and, you know, he hates them, but, like, I don't know. He's just, like, genuinely trying to survive, and, like, the mental toll that it takes on him of, like, having to utilize these living things for his own survival is, like, intense. And what's so, like, cool about that is that in Pikmin 2, they turn that around and then they, like, make it kind of this, like, abstract commentary on capitalism by turning the very, like, traumatic experience of, like, near-death, like, into a commodity, right? Like, they turn into labor, just like a salary, a paycheck for Olimar. And it's a terrible fate for him to have. You know, he just, like, never gets to go home and see his family. But, like, it's very, like, potent in a kind of funny and absurd way. I love how like, weirdly cynical Pikmin 2 gets. While also just being, like, tonally very stupid compared to this game. It's like a dichotomy of the two. Uh-oh. I should not let them hit me. That does a lot of fucking damage. This game is, like, really, really tough sometimes. I shan't sleep after this. Yeah, no, he loves the Pikmin. He feels a connection with them. He doesn't want to kill them. At least you can heal your... Yeah, I always forget that you can heal yourself in this game, just at the ship. Is that something that you can do in 2 as well? Or 3. I actually don't remember. Okay. If I can get these to the blues, that would be ideal. But we don't have a ton of time, so... I also love how the small things, like picking grass or hitting shells, is like extra training for Pikmin to survive on their own. Yeah. No, it's, they really put a lot of thought into the way that these little creatures operate. Hey, welcome, Super Monkey Boy. Kind of with 2, you have to go in a cave and then leave. Once both Pikmin gather up courage and sprout each other consistently... Oh! You know what? Actually, I have never thought about that. Like, you're saying that the plucking the grass is like them plucking each other up? That's a really interesting point, and I never really considered it, but that's probably what it is, right? Hey, no. Oh, thank you for that. I don't think I can bring you with me, though, so... I have to go around the long way. If I don't, like, hurry, those carcasses are gonna just be fucking gone. They're gonna be donezo. Come on. I really gotta, like, nectar out my boys at some point, but not right now. Okay. Let's get the closest ones first, and then... I guess it's fine. Go ahead. Will one of you guys get the other one? Please? Okay, whatever. Great. Song slaps. This song is very strange. It's super ambient. I've never really thought of it as like a great piece of music, but I do quite appreciate it. Okay. We can probably get that back. Now, Forest of Hope, fantastic. Perplexing Pool is one of my favorites. I was playing that before the stream started. Oh god. Maybe we don't have time. Come on, hurry boys. I know you can do it. You got this. Imagine the fucking power Pikmin we have once they bring back a carcass and sprout new soldiers immediately on their own. An advanced civilization. That's so true, though. These guys, like, in a few 100 million years, they are going to be, like, the top of the food chain. They might make it. Yeah, they did. It was fine. They made it. It's a good feeling when they make it in this game, you know? It's like... There's just this, like, intense wave of relief that washes over you. Like, okay, good. No! I keep losing one! This is evil. I keep, like, just leaving one specifically behind. That's so cruel. Oh my... I love this art right here. In the bottom... Look at that guy. That is, like, a perfect blue Pikmin. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't rage quit. I didn't mean to. Okay, so what would be the best way to spend my time today? There's a lot of stuff. There's this... Oh, I could get the treasures over here. But I would also have to get this treasure as well, which I hate doing that treasure, but I probably could do it today. There's this one. I'm gonna focus entirely on this area over here. I think that's a good call. And there's 18 out, and I'm gonna get 30 of each. Actually, no, I'm gonna get all of my blues out. And I'm gonna get, like, the remainder will be reds and yellows. That should probably be... Oh, I'll do 50 blues then. I'm very OCD, so I need it to be exact. I always imagine Pikmin live their entire lives with childlike curiosity and wonder. They're so naive yet courageous. It's almost like a sort of young forever kind of thing. Like, they're not sentient enough to get any mental distraught from being... Huh. They're very baby-like in nature. I always, like, pictured them having about, like, the intelligence and empathy of, like, a dog, you know? Like, dogs are extremely smart and compassionate, you know, animals. And very smart, too. I already said that, but... They're just little guys chilling and walking on flowers. I wouldn't mind being a Pikmin. I feel like that's a pretty blessed life, too. Just live with your buddies and eat a bug or two. Alright. We got everyone. Come on. First things first. I'm gonna get this. We'll disband, because I need the yellows. Well, actually, no, I should get this puzzle over here first. I'll focus on this one last, because it's so close. But this puzzle is going to be a pain in the ass with the fire geysers and shit. Uh-oh. Oh, God! Ooh, no, no, no. That was bad. No, man! Oh, no! Oh, Jesus Christ! Holy fuck, dude! I'm usually not that reckless. That was brutal. That was so bad. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna restart real quick. Just gonna restart the day. Oh, man. Part of my soul just, like, died from that. I was... Okay, so I know what needs to be done. First, I gotta get reds to clear that out, first and foremost. So we're just gonna do 30 of everything. Jesus, man. I'm just so used to, like, Pikmin 2 logic, where, like, you do that and, like, it's fine. You just, like, whistle them once and they're perfectly healthy. It's like they never got burnt. But that's not how it works in this game. Hey, now. Okay. We'll start with this. Okay. Also gonna grab these boys. Yeah, I'm just gonna let the blues and reds watch. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. You should never fight those things with other types, but... Oh, look at you guys. So efficient. Automatic gear. Excellent. While they do that, I'm going to... Is there a wall over here? I'm pretty sure there is. Yeah, there is. So I'm gonna get the reds. I'm gonna clear the path. And then I'm going to get the blues, get that treasure over there, and then I'll do the puzzle last. I think. Hey, boys. Don't kill those. They're still sprouting. Oh, but they're gonna get flung into the water is the dangerous thing. They seem fine. It's fine. I miss Louie. I do too. I hope Louie's doing okay. Like, I know he's like a piece of shit. And he like ate all the pick carrots, but I still miss that guy. Louie, if you're out there, please return my calls. I miss you, buddy. Welcome, by the way, our ketchup. What, just out of curiosity, do you have a favorite condiment of some kind? I don't know why I just, you know, just a hunch. But... Okay. So now, take these blues, and we're gonna get the piece over here. Yellows. You guys can just, like, hang out here for now, that's fine. Stop it! What are you doing? You're killing! You're reducing the amount of biodiversity. Louie is my friend. You know, I think Louie is a weird guy. He's definitely strange. He's got, like, a weird penchant for, like, eating things and, like, waste. He's very wasteful, but I don't think he's a terrible guy. I think he's got his heart in, like, the right place. He's got his heart in an okay place. Maybe not the right place, but... Okay. Is there anything on this pathway up that I need to worry about? Pretty sure it's just, like, a straight shot. Yeah, no, we are totally good. Let's just grab it then. I sort of like ketchup, but to be frank, I don't generally care for condiments that much. That's interesting. Why did you choose the name ketchup then? I mean, I guess you don't need to like ketchup to have that as your name. It's just... I find that fascinating. Oh, you just thought it sounded cool. That's perfectly valid then. Aw shit, here comes PIKMIN. Welcome back. How was your work? Did you finish it? Are you going to fail? I hope not. It would be quite upsetting if you did, so... Is that everything? What am I missing? Oh, there's another one over here? Right, no, you have to, it's entirely on that side, so... I still have to do the puzzle. The full username is... Oh, Raining Cat, I've heard that name before. Wait, hang on. Okay. I did not realize it was the same Raining Ketchup. I'm sorry, if you guys have, like, a username that, like, I should know, I should recognize, I'm so bad with names. So it's like... You guys are, at the moment, just a bunch of, like, abstract masses in my head. I actually have to get going too, but I may be back if you're streaming long enough. Would love to talk to everyone more in some sort of community for art Pikmin. Hey, I mean, who knows? You know, again, like I said, I want to keep streaming. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm glad people are coming by. So I wouldn't be opposed to it. It's just a matter of, like, if that sort of thing is viable. if I'm actually going to stream more and like this isn't just like a fluke and this like after like 3 more streams I just never do it again, you know. It's genuinely though, streaming like this past like week and a half has been very therapeutic. It's kind of nice just to like talk to yourself, kind of. I mean, I'm talking to other people, but you know, it's just like an exercise of flapping your lips. And it's like in a controlled environment where that's not annoying. You know, you can't talk too much when you stream because you have to fill dead space. That's a video game. Dead Space. Never played it, but it's a video game. You're in the Summit Sphere. That's probably where I recognize you. Absolutely, that is. Yeah, because I've hung out in the Summit Sphere server before. That's a good little group of people. I love Summit Sphere. I wish I could stream on places, but you need an audience for starting on Twitch. Yeah, it is kind of unfortunate. Like, I'm pretty thankful that there are people who, like, want to watch me at all, you know? But at the same time, though, like, I've found that even just having a handful of people willing to hang out and talk and watch is, like, honestly just as gratifying. I don't need, like, a chat full of, like, 400 people watching me. If anything, that would be kind of intimidating, I think. But... Oh, you're also from Summit Sphere. That's wonderful. That makes me happy that people from Summit Sphere are around. I haven't, like, really posted in there much lately. Just because I've been busy with other shit. But I love getting the chance to talk with Tony and all them, you know. When I can. Okay, so now... Hey, what are you... You're getting a little too close to the water. No, I knew that would happen. I just knew it would happen. Come on. Come on, dude. Okay. You guys did like a really shitty job at disbanding. Okay, that's probably enough. I wonder, am I gonna have time to do everything? To get both of these pieces? Probably, right? With larger streams, it's next to impossible. Yeah. Also, I do hate this puzzle. This puzzle is like the worst. But it's fine. Whoa, what are they doing down there? How many do you need? Is that not enough? I swear to God. Oh, thank God. Yeah, no, that's enough. So... Shit, I should have brought more reds with me, honestly. Because we're gonna need... we're gonna need them to get through the geysers and shit. Oh, that's perfect. Go ahead. Libra. Yeah, this is the gift from Olimar's daughter, and then the Sagittarius is from Olimar's son. I remember that. Okay. Great. Excellent, even. So now I need to take these guys over here and get this. I think streaming would work better for me if I was like in a call with... Yeah, no, I totally get that. I definitely, like, I kind of want to stream with some friends of mine and stuff. It's just a matter of, like, their availability. And also just, like, I don't know. I feel like it can just be... Sometimes it's nice just to be on your own, just so you don't, like, it's a lot lower maintenance in that regard, I guess. But... Okay, boys. I wonder if you'll be able to make it back through the geysers on your own. Probably not, but... Oh, wait, no, but you turn them into reds. That's right. I could do that. I mean, I don't have that many blues, though. But I probably could. It'll be fine. I'll do that then. Because I'm definitely not going to have enough. Okay. Here, tell you what. I'll get the reds. And then we'll account for whatever we don't have. We'll use the... Well, no. We need to hurry, so... We'll just use the blues. It's fine. Ah, dude. Hey now. Hey now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jesus Christ. Your health just, like, fucking drops so quickly in this game. I should have put these on. Damn it. Whatever. Whoa, Flint Beetle. Hey, hey now. Can you go away? I don't need you right now. I really don't need this. Oh my god, they're just gonna do whatever the fuck they want. It's so annoying. Okay. So we'll put you on here. Let's see. DMC1? I've never played those games. I'm very Nintendo pilled. There's a lot of non-baby games that I've yet to play. That I should at some point. DMC is one... there's like most of the Resident Evil games I have not played. That's a little overkill, but whatever. The amount. Oh, are you just not gonna give me back my spoils? We gotta fucking hurry, though. Your Pikmins are already reaching their teen years. No, remember, they're babies forever, like one chat member said. I kind of like the idea that these guys are perma babies. Okay. Go, go, go. And jab. Jab. Okay, what I'm worried about is that this is gonna catch up to, what do you call it? These guys. And... I need to just whistle him to be safe. Oh my god, how did they not die? Well, there they go. Okay. Whatever. Let's get this as far as we possibly can. I can't believe I let that happen. Oh, man. Okay, fine. Whatever. Main goal is just getting it out of fire area. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Okay, 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 okay. Can you... Ugh. Okay, we're fine. We are fine. Oh man, this part, like specifically this whole area, just sucks. I hate the geysers. I hate that you can't defuse them like you can in Pikmin 2. Yeah, they just die instantly in Pikmin 1. It's absurd. Yeah, they're like dying when you throw them into candy pop buds, though. I don't... the implications. I don't think I'm ever going to go a day without losing a Pikmin or two. I'm just bad at that, I guess. Scatterbrained. By the way, do you guys, like my PNG tuber? I debuted it last time I streamed, but, you know, I just, now that there's been some time to kind of sit on it, are you impressed? You think... I think it's pretty cool, but... You know, obviously I'm a little biased. It's really creepy them showing some Pikmin you missed. Yeah, no, I mean, that's like part of it, right? If it's like, it's on you. it's your responsibility to care for these things, but you failed. You couldn't do it. So, okay, there's that. Oh gosh, what am I doing today? Ooh, I do not want to fight Beatty in the puff stool. I could focus on getting these 3. And then do Beatty in the puff stool in another day. That's probably a good idea. I'll do these 3 and then I'll come back and finish up Forest of Hope. And then I'll come back here. How many parts do I have? I actually don't know. I think it says at the ship if I... 10 out of 30? Okay. I'll do like... It's 128. The later days are going to take a long time, so I'll probably do... I'll probably get like 15 to 20 parts, and then we'll call it. But yeah, what do I need today? I need lots of water. Actually, I might just need blues today. Because I want to get this stuff in the lake. Do you need bomb rocks for that? I don't remember. I'm just gonna get blues for now because I also need to, oh my god, 20 blues? Yeah, I really need to build up my numbers. This is this is pathetic. Okay. Hey now. Hey boys. Hey boys. I mean, I guess it might not be the worst, but you hog that all to yourself. What's wrong with you? Save some for your brothers. Okay, we are good. Ten parts for day 5 is pretty good. I mean, you know, this is the game I've played many a time. Fuck, there's one of these guys here still. I did not anticipate that. Should I go get reds? I really don't want to, though. I really would just like to not have to deal with that right now. Tell you what, while these guys do this, I'll go get some reds and kill it. And I'll also use them to get the ship part. Not walking, interacting, actually. Oh, you mean like, yeah, when they when they touch stuff? That's probably good. We'll put him back later, but for that one, you might later, for the part in the water. What might I later? Like, might I need reds later? Okay, so maybe it's good to keep them out. I gotta say, for like a game that only has 3 parts in it, not 3 parts. Oh, fuck, dude. Wollywog, I can't deal with this right now. No. For a game that only has only 3 types of Pikmin, it's like kind of surprising how in-depth some of the puzzles still are. I feel like there's like a lot more strategy to these puzzles than there is in like Pikmin 2 per se. Because like a lot of Pikmin 2 and 3 puzzles are very like single step, whereas like a lot of these puzzles kind of have multiple steps to them. Okay, so oh, they did it. Great. I need to get this part over here. I got Amazon Prime and aw, that's very sweet. Yeah, not partnered. I think you have to have like a million, not a million, but you have to have a lot of subscribers or followers or something to even get partnership. But that's very generous. Maybe one day, who knows? Who knows if I'll stick with this? I wouldn't mind. I like it. It's fun. I like being the center of attention. You couldn't tell. Now, where did my blue boys go? Here. Bomb rocks. Okay. I'm gonna... Shit. I should have brought some yellows with me, honestly. Oh, he's up. I kind of forget that these are the first type of Wollywogs you see in this game. The yellow ones you encounter first in like all the other ones. So it's actually are these like white ones even in Pikmin 3? I'm pretty sure it's just the yellow Wollywogs. Ooh. We need more blues. That's like the most important thing right now. So no. Twitch is very fun to use sometimes. Oh no, dude, I killed some. I do enjoy building parasocial relationships where it only benefits the streamer and all fans worship said streamer. Yeah, totally, man. I hope you guys, you know, can all find it in yourselves to worship me. So, yeah. It would make me very happy if, you know, I was just an insufferable person and, you know, you loved me for it. I will say, okay, as somebody who's watched my fair share of streamers in the past, I think that, like, there is such thing as a healthy parasocial relationship in a very light sense. Like, I think it is perfectly normal to, like, see somebody who makes content and to be like, I like that stuff. I like your stuff, and I like you as a person generally from what I know of you. It's just like when it, like, creeps into that sort of, like, I know this person, like one of my best friends territory, where it can become kind of unhealthy and toxic, you know? It's like, as long as you can recognize that, like, you know, that person doesn't necessarily owe you a friendship or something, then it's fine to like someone and to be invested in their well-being or whatever, even if you don't know them that well. That's just empathy. An important skill for everyone to have. Should I leave the reds out? I have a few YouTubers. Yeah, exactly. I think everybody has, like, people that they follow on the internet that they, you know, don't know, but they like. I'm just gonna leave the reds here for now. But... Let's sacrifice the future Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf fan art. Hey, I want to see as much Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf fan art as humanly possible. I hope that, you know, when that game comes out, I hope that that's, like, all I see on my timeline for the next, like, 4 months. I'm so ready for it. They did him so... They did him so good. He looks so good. Oh, man. I did not think they were gonna rehydrate Ganon in that game. And I'm really, really glad that they did. It's, like, the best he's ever looked, too. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome. This has not been a very productive day. That's fine. We're very ahead of schedule, so we can afford to fuck about a bit. What can I do in the meantime? I guess there's this bridge over... I'll get some yellows and I'll get them to grab this spring. Because I also need the bomb rocks to break down the wall. Well, I don't need to get the bomb rocks. I'll just get the reds. Because, yeah, that makes the most sense. Because the bomb rocks I will need, but I'm not going to come back here. I'm going to go to the Forest of Hope tomorrow, so... It would be a kind of a waste of time to break down those walls and have them potentially come back. It is all over my... Yeah, he's already taken it by storm. So, pretty incredible. I should have beat Breath of the Wild. I've reached one ancient beast and I haven't freed them yet. Honestly, like, the ancient beast parts of that game are probably the least interesting. Those temples kind of suck ass, I'm gonna be real. The best, like, aspects of Breath of the Wild to me were always just, exploring and finding cool shit. Ripped all the swords I broke. Do you think they're gonna change that at all? Do you think the swords are gonna be more durable to appease, like, the 30% of people that wish that were the case? I didn't really mind the durability that much, but I know it's a point of contention for others. So I'm curious to see how they address it. Yeah, actual dungeons and actual... That's gonna be so good. To be fair, I haven't, like, closely followed a lot of this stuff. I don't know how different... Like, I know a lot of it. I know that it's, like, Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts. That's incredible. It didn't really register that there's gonna be, like, real temples, but that makes sense, probably. I gotta say, and I'm a weirdo for this, I kind of wish Link had his old outfit. Like, I'm a Zelda purist, and I'm weird like that. The blue was like a nice change of pace. The thing he had in Breath of the Wild. I miss the green. I miss the pointed green cap. I think it's iconic. I wish that, like, obviously you can still change into it, right, in the game, but, like, I don't know. I feel like Link isn't fully Link without that, to me. Oh, yeah, see you later, Starshade. Thank you for dropping by. Like, first and foremost, to me, Link is just, like, a little guy. Just, like, a little elf boy. Like, in, like, the 2D games. And that's what I love. I love that iteration of Link. I do appreciate the kind of fruity depiction of him in Breath of the Wild. I think it's a good Link we got. I just think that he should wear his stupid little hat as well. Maybe Link can earn his as a completion. I mean, that's what it was in the game already, right? Like, if you did everything, or if you did accomplish something, you got the tunic in Breath of the Wild. I was not a fan of the tunic that they used in that game. I thought the design was kind of weak compared to other ones, though. And then it was weird because then the other Link, like, they had like every Link outfit in the game, but all of them didn't look right because they all, like, it was Breath of the Wild Link wearing those outfits, so it just didn't really fit. I don't know. Yeah, seeing him in Smash, I get it. Like, they were, like, because it's, like, Breath of the Wild was the big new one, and it kind of felt like they were doing something different, but when Link, like, controls, like, identical to how he has in the past, more or less, and, you know, I don't know, Link, I understand, like, wanting to break away from norms of the series, but, like, it's iconic. It's, like, it's a part of his character. I think you have to strike the right balance of, like, deviating while still staying true to certain aspects. But in that case, there's at least 2 other Links. That's true. Yeah, Smash has young and Toon Link, so it really doesn't matter as much for that. What can I do? I got the treasure. I guess I could just focus on getting more stuff for my blues. Breath of the Wild has a fun open world so far for me, but sacrificing the base Zelda stuff for that new things knocked it down. Yeah, I can understand that. Like, there's a lot that Breath of the Wild does right, and I think that that sort of, like... Oh, fuck. I gotta go. The sort of blue ocean approach of, like, let's do anything. We'll challenge every convention is good for, like, one game, you know, to really, like, test those limitations of your series. But there is some stuff that really doesn't feel like Super Zelda in Breath of the Wild. And so I'm just interested to see what they do to solve that, if at all. I'm looking forward to it. Like, for so long, Tears of the Kingdom kind of just looked like nothing. Like, it was like, what is this, just more Breath of the Wild? What is this video game even? Like, they showed nothing about it that was interesting. And then they just, like, in the last, like, few weeks, just dropped everything at once. Which, now that I think about it, it's kind of what the first Breath of the Wild was like in a lot of ways, right? Like, that game, when it was, like, still, like, coming out, we didn't know, like, anything about it for a long time. And then they, like, did that, like, E3 demo of, like, the Great Plateau. And then there was, like, the final trailer that had all the story stuff in it. It's pretty identical to how this game was, like, generally received, I guess. Haha, fuck you, Frog. Did I not lose a guy today? That's good. I didn't even notice if I did or not, but... Tears of the Kingdom as a sequel will probably re-implement those elements. Most definitely. I mean, dungeons coming back is already huge. I will say one thing that I kind of miss... Like, one thing to me that's... Oh, why did I go here? No, I don't want to go here. I want to go to Forest of Hope. Oops. I'll just restart the day. One thing to me that, like, I feel like was lost in Breath of the Wild is just, the use items. Like, I feel like Zelda's items are such an important part of its identity and, like, the progression of getting those items. Whereas in Breath of the Wild, there just wasn't really any of that. Like, there weren't any puzzles that had, like, obviously there were, like, you had the bombs and, like, the stasis and stuff, but it's not, like, there's always, like, the sort of eureka moment you get, playing older Zelda games, like, where you're doing a dungeon and halfway through you get the item you need, and it's, like, it's a really good feeling. It feels like all these possibilities are opening up. But because of, like, the non-linear nature of Breath of the Wild, you can't really have that as much, you know? I was hoping the trailer for Tears of the Kingdom was going to be half as good as the final Breath of the Wild trailer. Yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, I think that generally I'm just not, like, as optimistic a person as I used to be. You know, like, Tears of the... Like, when Switch was first coming out, that was such a big deal. Like, it was such an exciting time. I was a teenager, you know? But... I don't get excited for games like I do. Like I used to. But even still, I still think it's, like, turned around how I feel about the game in recent memory. I'm biased, but honestly, Ganondorf did so fucking much, dude. I needed that. I needed Ganondorf to be in the game. We're gonna get lots of blue boys. Oh, fuck. I'll be back for you. Kinda a shame, I've been hyped with, like, 2 games recently. All the games that I get, like, hyped for, I feel like are, like, indie games. Like, smaller studios and shit. There's first-party Nintendo games that I'm like, oh, that's kinda cool, I'll play that. Like, that's how I felt about, like, Splatoon 3, you know, or whatever. I played a decent amount of that game. I actually played more of that game than I ever thought I would. I put, like, 100 hours into Splatoon 3. It's fun. It's just also, like, Splatoon has never been a series that got me, like, super excited. But, like, even Pikmin 4, like, that game is, like, a holy grail of sorts for me. And it's like, I'm super excited for it, obviously. But even still, it's just one of those things where, like, I'm not as excited as I would have been as, like, a kid, you know? Or even just earlier in the Switch's life. I think that probably says more about me than it does about the games, though. I'm kind of a cynical asshole, and I need to be less cynical. It's good for us to generally be positive when we can. Obviously, it's hard to all the time, but... When the Switch was new, I think that was the best time for modern gaming. It really felt like it. Like, it felt like such a breath of fresh air compared to everything that Nintendo did. Like, Super Mario Odyssey, I still love that game. That game is incredible. That game is, like, one of the best products of the Switch, I think. Like, I will forever love that game, but, like... Yeah, I guess, now that Nintendo has, like, really had some success in the market, they're not quite the underdog anymore. They're not, like... It's a lot harder to, like, want to root for your favorite, mega corporation, you know? I still love Nintendo games, I love the characters, and I certainly love the people who work on these games, you know? It's never their fault whenever Nintendo makes, like, a weird or stupid decision. They're just doing their jobs. They're trying to make a video game for people, you know? The business end of it is always kind of a mess, though. I will say, though, it seems like recently they have been doing less to piss me off than they used to. Mario movie was pretty good. They do seem to kind of be listening to more criticism lately and bringing back, like, franchises people actually want, which is also good. You know, it's kind of weird to say, but I feel like we're at a point where Nintendo is listening to criticism now more than they ever have. So that's definitely a nice thing to remember. Because they were bad about that in, like, the Wii U era, right? Pizza Tower was the first indie game I decided I'd follow super closely from pretty early. Yeah, no, it's crazy how much of, like, a community just cropped up from Pizza Tower. Just, like, not even overnight, just the anticipation of playing that game made it so, like, right out the door it already had this huge, like audience of people who wanted to play it. And I think that's super awesome. I'm really happy it could find that footing. I've been playing Pizza Tower a lot recently. And that game fucking rules. I'm really glad I played it. It took me a while to actually get around to playing it. Because I actually didn't have a PC up until, like, a month ago. But even still, like, I've been doing S ranks, not P ranks, because I'm fucking bad at video games. And even doing that has been really rewarding. I love chaining combos. I love pizza time and the lap 2 stuff. It's just it's really addictive. You 101%ed it a month ago. Very impressive. Ah, yes, the Wii U era and all the puns that came. That's very true. I will say that's something that I do, like, I feel like Nintendo was a lot sillier back then. There was kind of this sort of, like, at least on Nintendo of America's end, there was, like, a personability to them a little bit. That, you know, obviously they're not your friend because they're just guys in suits, but it sure felt like they were your friend. Pizza Tower helped me get closer with my friend and discovered Anton Blast that way too. That's cool. I discovered Anton Blast. Well, I discovered Anton Ball first. That's where I first heard about it. And honestly, like, it's crazy how they went from Anton Ball to something that's, like, as high production value and quality as Blast. I'm really, really excited for that game. I think, like, just the entire team is doing incredible work from what I've seen of it. I ended up backing it, so I get a little sneak peeks from time to time. Yeah, I'm kind of awesome. You know, I put money towards a video game I like. Isn't that cool? Aren't I just the fucking sickest person alive? Can I take these with blues? This is like a really bad idea. I don't fucking care. We can abort if it goes poor. No, this is fine. Hey. They worked on Blast during Deluxe. Really? Wait, so that was going on, like, alongside Deluxe's development? I actually didn't know that. So they were, like, planning that from the beginning. That's really cool. I thought it, like, totally came from the spur of just, like, people playing Deluxe and liking Deluxe. And they're like, oh, shit, we're gonna make another. This time, though, it's, like a different game. Like, not an arcade game. Okay, that's all the blues I need. I'm really, like, slowing to a crawl with the part progress. I don't even know if I'm gonna have time to fight the Snagret today. I've just been fucking around. So... we'll see. I guess I'll get the... You know, I'll fight the Cannon Beetle today. I bet you I can do that. Oh, yeah, baby. Come on. That is just gonna leave the Snagret for tomorrow, but I'm honestly fine with that. Okay. Wait, you were the one who drew Peppino and Anton making out? Like the image, the famous image of them making out? That was you? Unless I'm misinterpreting something. If so, that's incredible. You've done wonderful work. Peppino x Anton for life. I respect it. I'm like kind of a freak weirdo who hates gay people. No. I always thought Anton and Annie was very cute. But it seems like the lesbians have kind of claimed Annie for themselves, which is respectable. I can't stomp on that turf, you know. What do I just need reds for this, right? This will be useful. Save it for an opportune time. That's incredible. One of my lesbian... yeah. Lesbian trans femmes love Annie from Anton. Anton Blast in Ball. It's just a fact. Okay. Am I gonna have time for this? I don't know if I will, but we'll see. If not, we'll at least knock the wall down. Go pick some grass while you're at it. Go touch grass. And without my knowledge, Anton Blast was about to go up on oh. So that's the perfect, yeah. Literally at the height of its attention. That was masterfully calculated then. Yeah, I remember Vinny talking about it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have time. We can try. Maybe we can get, like, a little bit of his help. But... Don't we need to... Does he need to suck something up to open up his back? Isn't that like you have to you sacrifice a Pikmin for him to show you his ass cheeks? You guys think I can beat him? I don't think I will be able to take the treasure, but you know what? I bet you I can beat him. I'm good enough at this game. Okay. Oh, ooh, okay. Bad start. Off to a very bad start. Am I throwing it wrong? Damn it. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. There's definitely... Yeah, okay. You gotta get the timing right. No, dude. Oh, no, dude. Okay, it's fine. Come on. What am I missing here? There's like a delay when I'm trying to throw some Pikmin creatures. Damn it. Oh, God. Ooh, okay. This is not gonna happen. He's tricky. No, dude! Oh, no! Okay. What am I missing here? Do I just have to go around him? Is it that easy? Is it literally just going to his behind? No. You have to do something. I'm just forgetting. It's just like that. Nope. It's like that. I don't know what I'm thinking, but I just... Dude, come on. I lost 50 motherfuckers doing that. I'm stupid. I need a crazy rock track for this. You try getting closer and spamming Pikmin. Is that all you need to do? Okay. Luckily, I had like a surplus of reds, so... Whatever. Wendy, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Look, it's been a minute since I bought that. Usually it goes pretty effortlessly. I don't know why it wasn't biting. I think that my hitboxes were off. To be fair, the last time I played this game was with Wiimote, so that's probably why it felt a little easier. Just because you have the instant aim. Do y'all remember that one Pikmin short where the Pikmin think that Olimar murdered a red? Yeah, that one's so cute. My favorite of those shorts has to be Occupational Hazards or whatever, the 12-minute one. That's it just feels like a full like pre-movie short. Like if honestly, like I would love it if, since they're doing Nintendo movies now or whatever, I think that they should do more of those Pikmin shorts. They should like do them in front of movies now, like a pre-movie sort of deal. Wow, I do not have many reds. That's pretty embarrassing. But... You know, it's fine. It's okay, because I'm going to win this time. What's the name of this track? I need to turn into... Oh god, I just walked straight into that. This track? It's just the Forest of Hope, I think. I don't know how much of a... like an alarm clock track it is. It's very like calming, you know? You kind of need like a more intense song to wake you up. Yeah, it would be good for helping you sleep. When I was like 13, I used to like... There was like a period of, I want to say 3 or 4 months where I would go to sleep listening to the song that plays when you are close to a sleeping piranha plant in Mario 64. Like the Piranha Plant's Lullaby song. I don't know why, but that song just like... Because I was a dork, you know, a dork-ass kid, but... That song brought me, like, extremely close to sleep. Just, like, very, very quickly. A Pikmin film wouldn't work. Yeah. Well, yeah. I think that a Pikmin film could work, but the thing is that they do not have the balls to make it as avant-garde as it would need to be. Like, there is a version of a Pikmin film out there that could be, like, one of the most, like, potent and beautiful little stories you've ever seen in cinema. Like, I think Pikmin has that potential, but I do not think that they would do it the justice that it deserved. Like, Olimar would be, like, making quips and going, like, yeah, that just happened, you know? And it's like, no, that's not what it needs to be. For a Pikmin movie to be good, there needs to be a part where Olimar fucking mourns the death of, like, hundreds of Pikmin. At his own fucking hands, you know? This is like a cop-out, but if Ghibli did a Pikmin movie, I think, well, fuck me, dude. Come on. I suck. Come on. There we go. Okay, you do just have to spam it, I guess. Okay. Not a bad start, not a bad start. Come on, boys. Come on, you gotta move. You gotta move, boys. You're being very irresponsible right now. Oh, yeah, did you see that shit? I nailed it. So I'm curious. I always thought that, like, you definitely need reds to fight this guy, right? His back looks very molten, like, and hot. It looks like, you know, you shouldn't use anything but reds to attack it. But I've actually never tested this theory. For all I know, there we go. For all I know, you can use any Pikmin type here. But it doesn't seem like it. Okay. Let's see. Lay Epic Pikmin. Oh my god, thank you for the raid! I don't think you need reds even though it looks like fire. Interesting. That's actually... I did not know that. I always assumed this was a red-only job. I mean, it might as well be, because reds do the most damage, but... Sir, this is a Wendy's. Yes, welcome to Wendy's. I am the face of a multi-billion-dollar corporation, and I will make you feel at ease because, I don't know. What does Wendy's do? I guess, like, Wendy's was, like... People thought Wendy's was, like, sexy for a while. I could probably do that. Anyways, then what now? It's just snag right after this? I think that's it. We've been going for 2 hours. I can probably finish up this day. And, yeah, I'll probably call it there. I don't want to go too much longer. But we will definitely finish this game next time. Wendy's burgers be looking like SpongeBob SquarePants. That's so true, though. Why do they cut them like that? Oh my lord, the horny Wendy's era. Yeah, no, that was a bad time to be on the internet, I think. When people would not fucking stop drawing Wendy's with just her pussy out. It's like, damn, dude. Maybe I'm just jealous, though. A million people... I'm not even gonna finish that thought. Never mind. That's a bad road to go down. Okay, so we got snag grit. So I need bomb rocks. I'll just put... Oh god, that's a lot of boys. I'll pluck these and then I'll put them away. And then I'll get yellows and blues. And then I'll get reds. It'll be perfect. Did Wendy's actually retweet it? I feel like that is like brand suicide to engage in that though. What do you do with the dead enemies on spaceships? Do they just eat them like ants? I always assume that they converted it into nutrients. Like, I think that the Pikmin onion kind of functions similarly to like a compost, you know? Where it breaks down like dead things and like food particles or whatever, and it makes it not that. It makes it good and yummy and then turn into plant food. It does beg the question, do Pikmin grow from seedlings? I guess yes they do, because of the mobile game. They're seedlings, but what does a Pikmin seed look like, even? I should probably kill you just to be safe. I feel like the KFC account would do something like Sexy Colonel Sanders. Yeah. I could see them do. I could see any brand. I feel like brands are getting hornier and hornier lately. Have you seen like the official Overwatch Twitter like posting about like the feet on like new skins and shit? It's getting dire. People people are getting desperate. I don't know why they... Yeah, it is kind of upsetting. I mean, Overwatch in general just kind of sucks ass, so it's not surprising. Fuck you, Miyamoto, you ruined what goes on in that onion. Miyamoto hates story, and he loves Toad, and he made it so the Pikmin are born from seeds. So, yeah. Kind of the worst man to ever exist. I'm gonna be real. I think people who hate Miyamoto are pussies. It's just a fact. Miyamoto, like, okay. Shigeru Miyamoto is like he's just a guy. You shouldn't put him up on a pedestal or anything. But he's not like this anti-fun person that people often make him out to be. He designed many incredible video games. Like, I feel like this whole narrative that, like, he just hates stories and shit, like the Arlo narrative, if you want to call it that, it's just absurd. Like, obviously, like, there are things that are not to his particular taste, but this idea that he's just, like, constantly fighting for the death of anything remotely interesting in video games, I think is really funny, because that's just not how the game industry works. People do not have that much in control, not even Miyamoto, over those decisions. I think if anybody has more— oh fuck, why'd you wake him up? If anybody has more to blame of that, it's clearly Takashi Tezuka. Because Tezuka has taken a much closer supervisor role over modern Mario games than Miyamoto ever did. Like, he was the person who, you know, oversaw all the 2D Mario games, New Super Mario Bros., like, that sort of stuff, Mario spin-offs. Like, I think that, like, the idea that Miyamoto was, like, solely the one to— I don't know. It's just so stupid. Because everybody who goes around spouting that is clearly so uninformed. They read, like, a Wada Asks interview from, like, 10 years ago. And they took that as the entire narrative of that, when it's just not. I don't know. I don't think he's malicious the way people try to frame him, but I do think he's keeping things simple, though he's not backed into a corner narratively with the franchise. I would agree with that. Yeah. No, I think, like, obviously, I think Miyamoto, like, has made or, like, has come to conclusions like that, like, you know, that have made people unhappy, but I don't think it's from a place of, like, actively hating good stories, or thinking that they're unnecessary in video games, even. I wish Koizumi was higher up in the company. That dude— yeah, Koizumi is great. I, like, obviously, I feel like he would be a very good, like, managerial... well, even though, like, I say that, but would he? Because, like, I feel like people who are that creative often kind of, like, crumble under the sort of, like, expectations and pressure that a role like that would be, you know? Miyamoto is just old school game designer. Yeah, exactly. Like, Miyamoto has a very, like... I don't even want to say antiquated, because his games, like, still hold up. Like, this game was designed more or less... Like, not entirely, obviously. But this game was very heavily influenced by Miyamoto's design philosophies. And it's timeless. Like a lot of his sort of, like philosophies of just, like, instant understanding through visual, like gameplay cues. It's something that every Nintendo game has benefited from and will continue to benefit from. And all video games, to an extent. I don't want to just, like, suck the guy's dick, you know? Like, he's still just a guy at the end of the day. Probably, like, evil or something. And we just don't know it, but... It's kind of like how complex FNAF is. That's an interesting way to put it. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, FNAF was complex specifically because of the, like, culture of, like, people speculating on it. Like, the only way to keep the interest in those games were to just, like, make the stories progressively more and more complicated, right? That way they could always keep you guessing. Like, even when people, like, found out the right, like, thing that was going to happen in that storyline, they would just, like, shift course and change those details so people wouldn't have predicted it, you know? They wanted it to be unpredictable, which is kind of stupid. Miyamoto's turning evil. You are not the target demographic for his games anymore. I don't know. I think Miyamoto makes games for everyone, and that's kind of why I like his games. What can I even do here? Obviously, I can't fight the Snagrat. I've been going at a snail's pace, but it's fine. I'll just read chat and hang out. All the days ending. Yeah, we'll do one more, because I really want to finish this area at least. Oh, you were doing an evil Mario reference. I'm so sorry, I don't know what that is. I wish I knew what evil Mario was. Please, please inform me. You miss Toadsworth? I do too. He's a nice man. He's a nice man. It's a shame that they killed him. He's dead now, canonically. I got a lot of reds. How many yellows do I have? Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Okay. You know, it really is a shame that they got rid of Toadsworth, because I feel like Toadsworth is kind of a perfect character, because he is the, like, ideal character to fit the role of, like, a mediator, or, like, just, like, any sort of miscellaneous role, like, as Princess Peach's, like, advisor, right? Because, like, there was always the problem in Mario Party, right, where it's like, oh, Toad's the host, but it's like, but you also play as Toad. So it's like, who would possibly be the right candidate for that? Obviously Toadsworth, because, like, even though I would want to play as Toadsworth, because I fucking love Toadsworth, nobody wants to play as Toadsworth otherwise. He was host in 7 and it was perfect. I remember that, yes. Mario gets possessed and turns evil and says, "I'm turning evil, you're not my friends anymore." I've probably seen that, but I've slept since then. There are too many videos on this planet. Always carry their prey back to the onions. That's such a powerful choice of words. Their prey? These guys are apex predators? He also has insane pitch and super sluggers. I did not know that. That scene from SpongeBob with Mr. Krabs telling the clown to stay, except the clown is Bowser Jr. and everyone else is every other character in Mario's... That's so true, though. Like, I don't know. I love the Piantas. I love, Bowser Jr., obviously. I even like Shadow Mario. I'm glad that Bowser Jr. had his little Shadow Mario thing in, Bowser's Fury. Pikmin are the top of the food chain. See, you say that, but like, they were on the brink of extinction, like literally like 9 days ago. Like that was like pretty much the last Pikmin that you found in that first red onion. So, like if anything, they became apex predators because of Olimar, because of the influence of man. As always, as evil and terrible as it always is. Is 100 reds okay for this? This might be a bad idea. I know that bridge is very narrow, so I'm gonna have to be very careful. You know what? I'm gonna do 50 reds and 50 blues. Oh yeah, no, I've played Mario Super Sluggers as a kid. It's just been years. I remember Mario Super Sluggers had fucking an incredible... It might not hold up now, but it had a really, like, for a kid, I loved the story mode of that game. Because you would just, like, go around and, like, recruit characters. And it was, like, every Mario character ever. There was King K. Rool, you got Toadsworth, you got the Piantas and shit. I liked that. They all have, like, little dialogue and, like... I think Lakitu was, like, your buddy. He was, like, always talking or something. Pikmin specifically still looks good. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, I think that they just, like, did a really good job capturing, like... I mean, I think a lot of it was just because... I don't know. Because, like, I was gonna say it's, like, they took cues from real nature, obviously, but... A lot of times that tends to make a game look dated, you know? As in, like... But for some reason it doesn't for this game. It makes it feel like Pikmin. It's a very strange little contradiction, I guess. These are gonna die. They're gonna die. I knew they were gonna die. Oh, boy. That's fine. It's fine. It's fucking fine, guys. I'm good at this game. I can do this with... What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, 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 hey. Why did you do that? Why are you here? Okay, this is fine. It's okay. I got this one in the bag. I think there's 3 of them, so... Oh, this is so much easier with a pointer. The Pikmin are, like, making fucking really annoying water sounds right now. Oh, God. Jesus. They're just 2? I hope there's just 2. But I'm pretty sure there's a 3rd one. Come on. Come on, bitch. I'm just brute forcing it at this point. I don't even care. Wait, are they carrying shit back? No, no, no. No, come back. Come here. Come here. Oh, whatever. It's fine. This is gonna find out there's a 3rd one with that when that guy goes by. I'm pretty sure there's a 3rd one. Yep, there it is. Bitch. Hey now. I think this guy has the ship part, actually. Oh, damn it, I missed my window. I missed it. I'm sorry, I need to focus. I hope you guys are saying something funny right now. Is there another? There better not be. No, this is the last one. Okay. This is pathetic. My fucking gameplay here, actually pathetic. I've lost so many Pikmin in this game. Come on, dude. Just die. Thank you. Okay. I feel like this game's art direction is a mix of realism and Nintendo cartoon. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I think that the characters are very, like, inventive, but, like, a little bit weird with it. It's like Olimar is exploring a Nintendo world in more detail. I thought you were a pro gamer. I'm sorry. Look. This game is a game that I've played a lot, but it's not like Luigi's Mansion for me where I'm, like, good at it. I feel like I still have parts of it that I just suck ass in. So... unfortunately, I can't always be a pro gamer. Aren't you guys going, like, the other way? I feel like that would be quicker, but okay. I'm gonna bring yellows back and maybe have them help out. Oh, God. Hey, buddy. You're fine. Unfortunately, this enemy is not the biggest bird. That's true, there's a bigger bird out there somewhere. I need to play Pikmin again. I will say it to everybody who says that in this chat, that they need to play Pikmin. I agree. I think everybody should play this game. You know what, I would say that, like, Pikmin 1, this game right here, is, like, on one of those lists of, like, video games to play before you die. I wouldn't make that argument quite as much for Luigi's Mansion. I probably would, but I think that this game is, like, a very important video game. I think everybody benefits from playing a little Pikmin. It's like Tetris, you know? Like, everybody needs to play Tetris. In 3, they definitely tried to align the enemy and character designs with the realism of the world. But they kind of pushed it a bit much. Interesting. I actually really like the way that the characters, or the enemies look in 3. I think that they look very edible. Like, I wanna wrap my lips around that Bulborb and eat it. Anyway. Oh, fuck, that's a Geiger counter. I forgot about that. I'd say Pikmin 1 is my favorite of the 3. Yeah. No, Pikmin 1 is my favorite just because I like how simple it is. I think Pikmin 1 is very easy to recommend to people, you know? It's like, because it's just Pikmin, you know? You don't have to play the other games to understand it. It just is what it is. It's Pikmin. And that's what's so beautiful about it. This noisy gauge is always letting off spontaneous clicks and buzzes. It can be kind of annoying. What I love about the Geiger counter is that Olimar just doesn't understand what it does. He's just, like, constantly, like, being exposed to radiation, and he's like, how fucking annoying. Whatever, dude. I don't care. I'm trying to sleep here. Please? I'm a Pikmin 2 apologist. I'm also a Pikmin 2 apologist. I think that game's great. It's certainly the best game if you want to play a fucking, Pikmin ROM hack. The hacking scene for that game is incredible. Like, there's just so much shit now. I like them all, really. It's hard to pick a favorite, but I think if I had to, I would pick one. Whew, okay. That's pretty much all I need to do today. Oh my god, Did really, like, only one guy get the flower? That's kind of annoying. I hate that, yeah, you have to, like, be by the flowers for them to group up. Some of the AI is a little bit silly in that regard. But alas. How greedy. There's probably some more. This guy is an actor, doesn't he? I'll get him later. I feel like this game, compared to other games, I'm not usually as concerned about getting flowers. Like in Pikmin 2, I feel like I'm just on top of that shit at all times because of the way that the caves are structured and whatever. This one, not as much. It's just kind of like a chore. I should get more Pikmin out so I don't have to pluck them. The caves. The caves are great. I'm so glad. Like, it seems like the caves are coming back for 4. And I'm really, really excited for that. I hope they do them justice. I hope they make them even better. Shame the most recent one will be the last one for a while. Oh, the PIKMIN comics. Thank you. I'm so glad you like them. I mean, I have a weird attachment to those, specifically Pinky, obviously, if you couldn't tell. So I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to making more. It's just one of those things where it's like, I don't want to make them just for the sake of making them, you know? I want them to, like, they actually have to be funny or something. Or so, it's just, I want to get some kind of gratification for making them. But yeah, people always talk to me about that comic, and like those comics in particular, and it makes me feel very proud. It's like, I did something. People like that thing. People have liked shit before, but like, that's the one that people always talk to me about. So, sorry, I'm just stroking my own ego at this point. Yeah, I make so many amazing comics and stuff. You can go check them out. I'm kind of like a celebrity when you think about it. So, we're getting back to the worship, the Twitch streamer worship conversation. What now? Oh, Nectar. IDKF will be done playing Tears of the Kingdom by the time 4 comes out. That's a good point. I will probably drop everything to play Pikmin 4. Even Tears of the Kingdom. Like, Tears of the Kingdom is awesome and all, but like, I gotta play Pikmin 4. It's crazy how soon that shit comes out, right? Like, Pikmin 4 is like in a few months. What's the month it comes out again? I don't even remember, but how many people have bookmarked the Easter Pinky one? Oh god. I think last time I checked there was like 110 bookmarks, which doesn't sound like a lot, but compared to like the ratio of likes to bookmarks of my other comics and shit, it's a lot. Like, oh, I feel like people are probably playing into the bit a bit, but no, people liked that one. It's kind of funny. July or June for... That's so close. That's incredible. I'm ready to play it. I love Pikmin. Your other stuff is good. Thank you. Wait, no, I wanted leaf Pikmin. Not flowers. I guess it's gonna default to flowers. That's kind of annoying. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna read chat while the day ends. July 21st. That Easter Pinky comic gave me the best laugh of my week. You guys are making me happy. Thank you. I just drew that one on a whim. I was like, this would be really fucking funny. Specifically because I thought about the way that, like, the bunny suit would, like the middle of it would perfectly fit between Pinky's little, like, ghost folds. It was like I had to do that. But yeah. I think I'm wrapping up after this day. But this was a really fun one. I'm really glad to have had so many people come out and, you know, chat. What am I gonna do? I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for dinner after this. I had steak and eggs this morning from, like, just a local breakfast place. So I don't want to, like, eat out again. I should probably, like, just throw something together. What are you guys having for dinner right now? Eat the Pikmin? Yeah, you know what? I like carrots. Louis thinks they must taste, like, seems to think they taste pretty good, so I would eat a Pikmin. And we reached the end. Oh. I love the way that the music progresses in this game near the end. It just like takes this very like mellow, lullaby-esque quality. This is a magical game. It really is. Wait, what am I doing? Do you see like Olimar is like kind of... He's like jiggling a little bit? Am I crazy? I think it's just his idol. What a great stream. Thank you. I'm so glad you liked it. I feel like a broken record. I don't know how to deal with like any positive, like just words at all. I feel like I either like just like sound like the biggest asshole on the planet, like building up my own ego, or it's just like I don't respond to it enough. It's strange. But even still, Pikmin is great. Everyone should play Pikmin. Let's read this. What's he gonna say? There are now only 15 parts that I still need to retrieve. Will I be able to recover the remaining parts in 21 more days? Surely there are some parts that are not absolutely necessary. If my ship is not complete by day 30, the only way I will find out is to try to lift off. I think we'll definitely get the other 15 in 21 days, but we're on good pace. I just recalled the day I took my son for a ride in this spaceship. He was so happy. I shall tell him of the journey when I return. And I shall return. I must! I can already see the look of wonder on his precious face as I do. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my god. Olimar is such a good dad. There's a Mario 64 hack with an internal clock that reads real time and can change the skybox based on the time you play it. And at night, there's a remix of this... What? What is the name of that hack? Also, Italian sausage and garlic bread sounds fucking delicious. Is that not B3? I've played B3313. I don't remember that being in B3313. Oh, it's one of the demos for B33. Okay. That sounds really... I love that. Like, B3313 is one of the coolest, like, Mario 64 ROM hacks I've ever played. Nothing, like, has, like, properly, like, encapsulated the feeling of, like, being a kid again, exploring a game and not knowing the limits of a video game. Because I think that's, like, something that these games, like, when you play them as a kid, really had to them, is this idea that they're endless, you know? When you're a kid, you don't really understand that there's a limitation to anything in video games, and that there could be just a million secrets out there. There could, you know, still be other secret areas or whatever to find. So I'm betting on a July 29th release date for Pikmin 4. Yeah. Or is that for the B3? Oh, I see. Yeah, I played the demo, and I think it was like 80% complete when I played it, so I don't know if I'll revisit it when it comes out again. Would what, like, you guys be interested in seeing me play, like, some hacks or something? Like Mario 64, or, I don't know, even Pikmin? Just shit like that. Because that could be fun. The do not research build. Okay. That sounds cool as fuck. That sounds scary. Alright. I'm gonna save state, just to be safe, even though I know it's saved. I just like to do that. Alrighty. I'm gonna... Wait. There we go. Alright. Thanks so much for coming out. And I will be back probably not too long after this. I got a thing I'm doing tomorrow, but I might... Probably this weekend, I might just finish up the game. It's trying too hard to be the beta, but no, I love that. I love how faithfully they tried to recreate the beta. Play PIKMIN 269. What is that? Is that real? Is this legit? Hold on. Because I know most what is this? Hold on. Hang on. Let me... What we got here? Can I... Is there any footage? Whoa. Oh, is that Toad? Oh, this looks... There's a lot to take. Oh my god. Yo, peanut butter jelly time. This... What are those Pikmin? They're like little teeth. Gmod! This... Oh my... I'm like fangirling. What is this? Oh, this looks fucking stupid. I love it. Oh my god. Are they like... They've got whites and reds. Wait, are those... What are these Pikmin? Are with brand new areas, caves, enemies, and PIKMIN types. What? When you said like PIKMIN 269, I thought you were just having a laugh with it. This looks cool. I would play this. Fuck it, we're not playing Pikmin 2. We're gonna play PIKMIN 2 next, after this. Maybe. Probably gonna just focus on Pikmin before I think of what to do next, but that seems really funny. I would play that. Red was Among Us and yellow were Minions. Oh, that makes sense. Seems like a real stinky one, but I would play it. Okay. Enough just fucking around. I feel like I have nothing else to say. Nothing original. So thank you for sticking around. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go make food. All the Pikmin have their own attributes. No, that's the actual... Yeah, I figured. Okay. See you guys.